So, I finally got a chance to talk about Conor McGregor, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest here. I wasn't surprised that he got beat the way he did, and I know a lot of other people are, and oh, I didn't think he was gonna be beaten on the ground, and a lot of guys that commented on my video that talked about, oh, I know who Nick. Why do I keep saying Nick? Nate Diaz is, Nick D. See, there I go again. Nate Diaz, um, or Conor McGregor would beat Nate Diaz on the ground. And I was like, are you kidding? Like, it was obvious that people that didn't understand or know both the fighters were going to come to the video and talk mad shit, which a lot of them did. And also at the end of the fight, people are going to say, wow, well, you were a dumbass and you picked the wrong guy. Well, that's the sport of MMA. If you could tell by Conor, he was like, I use my energy inefficiently. I didn't expect Nate to stay up after the first round, which, dude, Conor was unloading monster shots on Nate's face. Nate looked like shit after the first round. Blood everywhere. I'm actually really surprised that they didn't stop the fight because of how big and swollen his head was. It wasn't that big, but around the eye, I mean, it was almost completely shut. The actual skin, not even his eye, the skin around his eye was closed in. It looked insane, and it looked really nasty, and I was surprised they didn't stop it. But I said in my video that if Conor were to be beaten, he would be beaten on the ground, and that's what happened. But he got stunned on the feet, which was a little bit surprising. But he said that Conor said it wasn't the shots, he said it was him being gassed out, which makes sense because Nate didn't knock him out or anything. But Conor has lost to submissions. So that 15-fight win streak is out the window. So, Nate definitely deserves to fight for the 155 belt. And honestly, I don't know what to say about 170 because, Conor's never fought at 170, and you can't really give, Nate a shot at Robbie Lawler. That doesn't make any sense. That fight was two dudes that couldn't, one dude couldn't make weight, so the other dude said, hey, let's do this, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. So you can't give him a shot. You can't give Nate a shot at the 170 belt. That doesn't make any sense. But he can definitely fight Rafael dos Anjos, and Conor needs to go back down and possibly fight Frankie Edgar now, so Frankie could shut the fuck up. But, we'll definitely see if Conor can do this next test, which would be fighting against Edgar. That's his probably tougher, fight than possibly Nate was. And I'm saying that just for the division, not overall, like, skill level or whatever, even though Frankie is amazing. But, that'll be his toughest challenge yet in the 145 division. Obviously. So, yeah, I will admit that I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong about the fact that he would be beaten on the ground, and I said that in like 2 videos, and nobody wanted to go and check that. Yeah, bro, busy with my life. Like, bye, Felicia.